Hello Aquarius and welcome to Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Today I'm doing something that I've been thinking about for a long time. I want to do a new moon intentions reading. I also wanted to do a romance reading, but I think I found a better way to do it, and I will do that next month. I'm going to separate them into romance versus new moon reading. And this time, what I would like to do is just a romantic reading so that you can set your intentions today on the full moon, on the new moon, to manifest or begin manifesting what you do want in the 2 weeks' time after the full moon and beyond. So, these messages, if they are favorable, you can meditate and wish on them to enforce them coming true. Remember, these are energies coming towards you. But if these messages are not favorable, this is where we can set our intentions in order to either bypass these negative energies or work with them so that we are not blindsided. Okay, so I have shuffled and we will be cutting the cards. Alright, so that is what goes on top, Aquarius. Oh, slipped cards are my nemesis. Okay, so the first card we have, what you want, is Judgment. What you need is the Page of Cups. What they want is the Nine of Cups. What they need is the Two of Wands. The card indicating the past is the Four of Cups. The card indicating the present is the Ace of Swords. And the possible outcome is the Ten of Swords. Okay. Aquarius, what is going on? I see all this blue and murkiness and not indecision, but possibly indecision, but denial here. Okay, so what you want is judgment. You have found yourself in a situation where you feel you've been wronged and you want to retaliate, or you want to make things right, but it may not be, you may not be doing it in the most constructive manner. Be careful of lashing out because it can land you in some hot water, but we will get to that in a minute. Ooh, sorry, my battery died. Okay, so with judgment, you feel that you've been wronged and you are doing things to make yourself feel better or actually retaliate and right the perceived wrong here. Aquarius, what you need is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is the innocent romance card. What you need is a little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of leeway in your what seems to be coming to mind is a dogmatic approach to getting this wrong righted. So underneath it all, you are being overly reactive in this situation, so you want to make sure that you don't overreact and do something that makes the situation worse. Okay, so in the past we have the Four of Cups, so this may have come across due to some sort of neglect, either on your part or somebody else's part. Neglect has brought you to this place where this mistake was made, and you feel that you were wronged, or you feel you were led down a certain path where you were, you may have misinterpreted the message and done or said some things that either got you into trouble or caused some sort of detriment in your life. Okay, so that is moving off into the past, although the card we have for the present is rather explosive here. So, I mean, this crown with the foliage here, it just seems to me like an explosion. And with the Ace of Swords, communication, here we have the single sword staff branching out into multiple points. So this says to me that it is possible that what happened has harmed your reputation, and you are you have come to a you have possibly done or said something that is breaking off into multiple facets, for a lack of a better term, multiple directions. This is affecting your reputation from multiple directions, because this one thing you did, this one thing you said, is now being spread in multiple directions. And with the being in the sword suit, this tells me that this is a technologically based decision, something that you may have done or said online or to another person in a public area, or something that you've done in real life has been shared online. So this is the situation escalating from what it was initially. You are making it worse, essentially. Things are getting worse for whatever happened to get you to this place, Aquarius. All right, so not a nice place to be. I understand. This is a very tough time in the world where any one thing you can say online wrong can come back to bite you very, very hard, and you are being very reactive about it. Okay, so what they want is the Nine of Cups. Now, with the Nine of Cups, they want everything. They think, I'm not presuming to think what they think, but with this card is someone who feels like they have triumphed. They have cashed in, so to speak. They have found a way to get what they want from you. The Nine of Cups by itself is not a malicious card. It's not a negative card. Not that there are negative cards. There's negatives and positives in every card. But in this reading, the Nine of Cups indicates to me that this person is taking advantage of the situation and reaping some sort of benefit. And they're getting what they want. They're getting exactly what they set out to do. So they believe that it could be monetary. It could be just like a troll that's getting self-fulfillment by trolling you, and then you're reacting, and that's exactly what they want. So this is what they want. What they need is the Two of Wands. When I see the Two of Wands, this is funny because I was meditating on this card this morning, and I see it every time I see it in a reading. I have found that after reviewing the reading afterwards, the Two of Wands has indicated to me that they need to give up a certain direction of action needs to be given up on, and to go in a different direction. That is what has been coming up a lot in my readings, and after meditating on this, it has come up very clearly that the Two of Wands is an ending, giving up on one direction and moving into another direction, or finding a new way of doing things, or just cutting it out. Cutting out what you're doing and moving into a different direction. So they need to cut it out. But they're not. They may be very petty about this whole situation. You're dealing with someone who is not playing fair, so to speak. Somebody is not playing fair, definitely not playing fair, but what you need to do is make sure that you come to this situation with a mature frame of mind. Now, why do I say mature and it's only the page? Because this may not be something that comes to mind very readily to you. Your first thought would be to retaliate. So this page is this beginning step on becoming a more mature person in the way that you handle these reactive situations. So you're taking the first step in learning how to be less reactive, less judgmental, less drawn in by this drama. This is drama, by the way. This is a big old, I was going to say something bad, but this is a big old heaping dramatic situation here. So we want to start to move away from this drama because it is hurting our reputation big time. B, I see in the possible outcome a big defeat. Okay, so this is cautioning you that if you escalate this further, it is going to harm you. You are not going to get the judgment that you are looking for. You are not going to come out on top. Okay, so best thing to do, back away. Back away and wait for the sun to come back up, because the Ten of Swords is about the ending of a dramatic situation where others have intruded upon the actions of others has affected you to this point where you feel defeated. Okay, but as with all the tens, they are an ending. After the rain, the sun will come up. Whew. Wow, this is a very dramatic situation, Aquarius, and the intention here is to diffuse it. Diffuse the situation with charm, and not to come across as reactive because you were careless in something that you did or said. I know it's hard to believe right now, but eventually things do get forgotten, I hope. This world is so devoid of forgiveness these days, and this person may be taking advantage of that platform and being extremely petty and vindictive and wanting something from you, and they're getting exactly what they want. You're giving them exactly what they want, but they need to cut it out because they are not handling this in the proper way. They are opportunistic. They saw an opportunity and they jumped on it, and that is not a very mature stance. But if you, sorry about that, time for breakfast. Okay, but if you want to meditate on the fact that you want this to end, you want this to come to an ending, all this drama, then this is a perfect time for you to do that. It is a new moon. Set your intention for this to dissipate, or at least begin to dissipate by the time of the full moon in a couple of weeks. So Aquarius, this is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If it spoke to you, please message down below. Or if it didn't, I would love it if you told 2 friends about my channel, so that if this message is meant for them, they can learn from it as well. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps my videos out. And we will see you next time, Aquarius. Thank you. Bye for now.